Can you beat Fallout 4 with only items from the Project Zeta mod? Well, in this video, I hope to find out. This was inspired by Nurbit's videos, challenge videos on Fallout 4 and his other Fallout games. In this run, I decided to start with Nora, as I've never gone with her before. I named myself after Agent Scully from the X-Files, as I'm doing an alien-oriented run, and I thought it would make the most sense. Going with the strength-oriented build, I chose 7 strength, 3 perception, 2 on endurance, 5 on charisma, 3 on intelligence, which I know is a bit backwards from the secret government agency, but 5 on agility, and 3 on luck. I actually never realized that there was a pre-war vertibird behind the vault entrance, so I kind of stared at that, and sadly missed the nukes dropping on the pre-war Commonwealth. Skipping the rest of the pre-war section, I awaken my cryopod after my husband is killed and my baby is kidnapped. Opening a door, I'm met with a rad roach and resort to punching it with my fists. Finally, I grab a Pip-Boy and open up the vault. I wanted to let you all know the mods I've installed in this run. Obviously, the Project Zeta mod, which I believe is based off of Project Zeta from, I think it's Fallout 3? As well as a couple NPC mods, kind of changed the looks, which it was obvious for Nate. For Nate, I changed him to look like the Terminator. Enhanced XP, because I'll need to, I level up a lot. Some weapon upgrade mods, and some weightless mods as well, because weight is very annoying in these games. And then, I finally open up the vault. After way too long in Vault 111, I head to the surface to go find myself some aliens. Heading into Sanctuary, I immediately head to my house and meet up with the Commonwealth's most hated British person. After listening to Codsworth's annoying voice, I get fed up with him and decide to punch his lights out. But first, I grab myself a Grognak comic so that my fists get a bit more powerful, as it upgrades your melee punching ability. I then head into Sean's room and check under his dresser so that I can get the Your Special comic, which ups my physical strength even farther than the Grognak comic did, as well as the 7 I had on strength. After a couple of final hits and VATs, I decimate Codsworth, and now in the Commonwealth is free of British people. At least Sanctuary is, because there's other Mr. Handy units. After scrapping a couple of houses and trees, which I see Nurbit doing a lot in his videos, especially in Fallout 4, I make a couple of fences in a way to quickly level up, because it's a very fast way of leveling up, even though they only give about 2 XP every single time you do it. After finally leveling up, I put my points into Iron Fist, as punching will be a main attack of mine this run. Next, I build the Space Dome from the Project Zeta mod, just for the fun of it, because why not? Then, thinking I may need myself some caps to buy some ammo later in the run, I head for the water filtration cap stash, which is about east of Sanctuary. I then am able to go down to the water to de-vacuum the vacuum tube and grab about a couple hundred caps for me to feel a bit more wealthy. Right outside of Concord, I decided to take out Mikey and Moss just for the fun of it. I was wrong. It was actually more about around 50 caps, but it felt like 100. Heading to the UFO crash site, which is near the middle of the map, I hope to find the UFO that's there and a chance to finally get a weapon, but this is to no avail as I can't find the UFO. I do believe this is part of the base game, but I don't know for sure. I haven't found it yet. Heading to the police station, I watch Dance and his underlings take out some feral ghouls, as there is no way my fists are powerful enough to take these ghouls out myself. And they do it on their own, so why not? Then I speak to Paladin Dance and head farther into the city in search of Chuckle's toy store, which is near Anna's Diner and is the home of the bunker. After listening to some weird voices coming from near the mannequin, I head downstairs into the storage area. Opening the bookcase in the storage area allows me to access the secret elevator that leads us to the underground bunker. Military bunker, kind of like Area 51. And exiting the elevator finally starts the extraterrestrial activity quest. Then I grab myself some military tech, as it's technically in the bunker that the spaceship is in, so I counted it, although I never really used it. I then see an alien on a table, and I head towards an alien object to mess with it and get transported to the alien UFO. Waking up in a daze, I believe I'm probed by some aliens who definitely did not ask for my consent. Waking up yet again, I see Roger the alien fight some other aliens for deciding to free me from my prison. Now, Roger is a automatic companion who is there forever. Looting a corpse that fell from a cryopod, I can finally put on some real clothes, if you can count a spacesuit that. And I mean, you can, if you do try and talk to Roger, you can send him back to like one of your bases, but I kept him the entire run. Finding a T-51 helmet along with a couple other helmets in one of the storage units, I decide to attack my captors in a way of getting revenge from them probing me. Next, I head to the bridge to get rid of the leaders of the aliens, the alien captain and the abomination, as well as the normal aliens, and finally complete the extraterrestrial activity quest. I don't know why they're called abominations, because it seems like they're just bigger, lankier aliens that are stupider, but they're just called abominations, so I'll go with it. After giving myself the medic perk, I grab the captain's sidearm and finally have a weapon besides my fists. I also grab the alien atomizer, as it is a far superior weapon than the captain's sidearm. I then head to Mars and proceed to kill every single alien on its surface. Sorry, it was kind of deleting my video, so I had to, my video that I had edited, so I kind of had to move it to the desktop, because I'm kind of just cleaning out, because I'm running out of space on my hard drive. Heading into the hangar next, I'm able to wipe out the rest of the aliens on this UFO. I didn't really need to kill all the aliens, but I thought it'd be just why not, because I technically get to fight some aliens later on in the run. By the way, I am grabbing all of the alien biogel because each one gives back 40% of my entire health, and the adapted alien biogel does heal 70% of my entire health, so they are very good to have. After punching the final alien worker into the hole in the center of the hangar, I did want to see what would happen if I jumped in there, so I decided to quick save, and then hop in. After that ridiculous death, I head back to Sanctuary to craft myself some stim packs and upgrade my weapons. I do have a weapon mod installed that lets give any legendary effects to my weapons. Looking back, I should just given, you just gotta have the more ammo perk. But currently unable to add the infinite mag effect to my gun, I recruit Dogmeat to my cause, then head to Concord to recruit Preston Garvey and the rest of the Minutemen. I then hop into the power armor on the roof and I equip my better T-51 helmet that I grabbed from the UFO, and I instantly have to drop the minigun as the challenge forbids me from using it. After killing mostly all of the raiders, I run into my first problem. The Deathclaw that you are required to kill is scared of Roger and won't stop running away from me. As you can see, Roger is chasing him. Realizing I need to kill the Deathclaw to finish this quest, I go on a search for it and run into my second problem. AB rounds, which is what the alien gun uses, do little to no damage to highly irradiated things such as Deathclaws. Because of that, I had to resort to punching the Deathclaw to death with my power armor, clothed fist, which sadly destroys most of my power armor. I am speeding this up because it takes a while for me to kill it. And then I meet Preston in Sanctuary and agree to the Minutemen's cause. And then I head to Diamond City to recruit Piper, as she's the easiest companion to have join me, because besides Dogmeat. After hiring Piper and realizing that Roger does not count as a normal companion, so I can actually have two at once, I head to Nick Valentine's office to go and search for him. For some reason, when I enter the Park Street station, Piper's model glitches and her head's skin color darkens for some reason. I do try and fix this by giving her different clothes, but nothing works. Maybe it was one of the mods I have installed, but I don't know for sure. Not really caring that much about that, I head into the Vault 114 to finally rescue Nick Valentine and grab the speech bobblehead. Luckily, Nick does not truly count as a companion yet, so I'm able to have 3 companions at once. Then I easily kill Skinny Malone and all of his goons with the power of VATS. I would also like to point out that my upgraded weapon does 132 damage with every single blast, so it's very easy to kill these guys. Sending Nick back to his detective agency, I give Jet to Mama Murphy, and she warns me about Virgil and the glowing sea. Finally, I'm able to give my alien guns the never-ending perk, which sadly only gives me a really big magazine, but doesn't actually give me infinite ammo, which I thought it did. I need one of the perks to give me extra ammo. After not being able to find Dogmeat in Sanctuary, I swear I sent him there. I looked there forever. I head to Fort Hagen myself to search for the entrance to Kellogg's bunker and kill myself a couple of synths. Still unable to find the bunker and not being able to find Dogmeat anywhere, I had to find him because he's the only way to start the Kellogg quest. I head to Kingsport Lighthouse in order to defend the residents from attacking aliens. A quest did pop up earlier which told me to defend these guys, so I thought, why not go defend them? Not realizing the residents are children of Adam, I rush in there trying to shoot them. But because these guys are highly irradiated, as I stated earlier, and they use gamma guns, I have zero chance against them. As you can see, I do no damage to this Adam Preacher and have to run away, and it does 100 rad damage to me. Deciding to not quite give up yet, I destroy the alien teleport beacon nearby in hopes that the aliens will be strong enough to defeat the children of Adam. But they are not, so I try and help the Atoms by throwing explosives into the battle in the house, but I'm too low level and my explosives do little damage to these really powerful cultists. Getting up on the aliens, I had to destroy the third transport beacon in hopes that more aliens will spawn, but it decides to glitch out, and they do not spawn yet. Finally, I head up to the top of the lighthouse in hopes that the glowing one in there will help me defeat the cultists. Sadly, I'm not able to use the mini nuke in there. Seeing that the glowing one is doing barely any damage to the children of Adam, and knowing it won't do any damage, I won't do any damage to it because it's made of radiation, I decided to try and help it kill the cultists. As you can see, me and him are teaming up, and this is on fast forward. Me and the glowing one are successful, but for some reason the cultist cannot truly be killed by the glowing one, and foolishly not saving my progress, I decided to unload the entire magazine into the glowing one in hopes of killing it, which does not. So, realizing the challenge is over, I decided to just snap the neck of the cultist, as is truly the only way to kill him as of now. For some reason, when I try and attack some people, with my fists, the crit glitches out and it doesn't let me kill them. And I obviously do 0 damage to the glowing one with my fists. And speaking of that problem, it did let me kill the preacher, but later on in the run, it won't let me kill some people like Piper. Because the challenge is over, I head back to Sanctuary to kill as much people as I can before I die. So no, based off this run, you cannot beat Fallout 4 with the guns and items from the Project Zeta DLC. I may eventually retry this run and do it more uniform, but as of now, it's kaput. Piper does manage to steal my power armor somehow, so I have to get her out of that to get it back. And Roger throws a grenade, which kills my power armor completely. But I do manage to knock Piper out of my power armor. After killing Preston successfully, I don't know why I'm able to kill him and not Piper, I head to Diamond City to punch as many people as I can. And after accidentally punching the storyteller, I do die and the run ends. Hey guys, Tiny Sonic here, and thank you guys for watching the video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and to check out the things on the screen. Alright, see you guys in another video. Bye-bye.